Alright, I don't know what you can see in the video, but I'm running a line 6 on the Fender, on the 65 reverb setting. I got this thing dialed in pretty good. It's running through a Veda 212, so it's running through the 212s that are in the Veda Celestians. I don't know what they are, pretty flat. And then I have another 212 cabinet that's running with it's an Avatar with the Vintage 30. One's a Heritage, one's, or an Anniversary and a regular Vintage 30. What I'm doing here is just trying to compare clean tones. There's delay. I'm playing it just like I would play. First guitar I'm playing is a 61 reissue SG, 10 gauge strings with 57 classics. Now the reason I'm doing this is because I'm trying to compare all these to the Skatterbranes and my R8. I think my R8 is just a woody sounding guitar. It sounds very much wood, honk, mid-range, hollow. That's what they're going for in those guitars. I never really noticed it. I had one before and played it and just thought it was, just a high-end standard or something. But there's an actual difference in the guitar. So I'm comparing all this because what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the 10 gauge to 11 gauge on the R8. And I'm hoping that after all the other little adjustments and tweaks I made on that guitar, that's going to solve all the problems and give me a little bit more full sound. So here's the 57 Classic. So that's neck position, SG. Now, on my other amp, so I played through a cheap Ashdown 112. I noticed that it just didn't sound that great. None of this stuff sounded that great, I don't think, to my ears. I mean, it sounded good. It just sounded different, I guess, than what I'm used to. But through this amp and the settings that I have it on, the 57 Classic sound very, I guess, muddy. They're not clear or articulate. They are muddy. I didn't think they were on the other amp. I thought they were just more full, but they're actually a muddy sound to them. Now I'm playing a 2000 Les Paul Custom with the 490 498s neck position. This has 11 gauge strings on it. It's a lot louder. These are all neck position, volume up, tone all the way up. guitar sounds really good to me. This is kind of the sound I was hoping for out of the R8, but I think I'm just going to accept that the Skatterbranes and the R8 are just a very vintage vibe guitar. So here's the R8 neck pickup, RS Guitar Works, Bumblebee caps, all the little changes I made to it. 10 gauge strings. I don't know if I said what I said. There's 11 gauges on the custom, 10 gauges on everything else. So here's this guitar. So there's the R8, and just so I can do this real quick, I want to go back to the SG with these 57 Classics just real quick and do the